Do you get it? And if the stew was enough, then it will be understandable that you people will serve. Because I've sat down for you guys to serve, whereby you are not even in the kitchen, for you to be the one to serve me. Do you understand? I didn't complain.
Whose food is this?
It's for Dried and Jessica. So if you see the stew, you get it. And even
Is some of the rice still in?
I don't know if some of the rice is there. The stew was plenty, then there is no issue. Do you get it? If Darlene even spoke, then I would understand that, okay, then Darlene...
She wants to serve.
She wants to serve. But then Darlene is not even talking. You are the one talking. Indirectly, we all know that Darlene was not going to serve it. Do you get it?
Of course.
Was not going to serve the thing. I was going to pity me because after the incident that happened upstairs, and then I called and I said, let's not talk about it. Let's trash it, because if we have to talk about it, it's back and forth again. So let's trash it. We are moving on afresh. Then we are moving on afresh. Then this again. So it's not.
This is pure hate. How does it make sense?
Because
It makes
first
sense.
we spoke about the washroom. You spoke badly. The food. This one you got pissed that don't you give me food. Whereby you ate rice, you did not reserve banku. Because the rule is, if either you want rice or you eat banku, and then I say it, and then you tell me that you reserved your banku when you ate rice, Donkey decides to prepare rice for me to eat, then you guys have an issue with it. That why would she serve me? Then now this. So I don't know, it's like I don't know if I'm the one supposed to come and be doing the talking. Do you get it? Because you keep saying things like, I'm the reason the boys are not together. But then,
Do you think you're the reason?
No, on the other side, I'm the one that always pushes things. And then this happens.
You don't need to stress
if I'm
yourself.
to talk about it, it's like indifference. Do you get it? And it's not nice. I won't talk about you people, whether you go back or not. I don't care again. Because I'm trying to because they are your friends, I don't care about the girls actually. Darlene and we don't have an issue. I don't have an issue with Darlene. Except if she says something right there, that is it. But I don't have an issue with her. The only thing I want to do is be okay with your friends, and your friends' girls need to be okay.
There's a Lilith strike again. Lilith, she strike again.
Yeah, Lilith strike. Lilith strike again.
Lilith strike. Oh God.
And after that, it was like, it is about it.
No, it's becoming unbecoming.
Quite a lot was said in that one. Hermes,
Yes, AJ.
describe that conversation. What preceded this conversation, and why did you feel the need to sort of bear it all out on this?
So something happened that was on Monday, and I did not like it. So there's this whole thing whereby apparently Drew went to have this conversation and said, I used the washroom for something I did not. And that was a lie. And I didn't know about it. He didn't tell Jakers. Apparently Jerry was the last to even find out, but other people found out first. So Jerry told me that this is what Drew said, and I wanted to ask Drew about it. And he said I should not. I should just leave it like that. So I did the issue until on Monday, this issue came back again. And I was downstairs sweeping, and I overheard the whole conversation going upstairs. And even some of the conversations whereby the girls and I had that was not even supposed to be there, because apparently if you wanted the boys to be there, then there was no need for you to have made it a girls' conversation. So I went upstairs to confront the whole situation, and Delky said I should go to the washroom and see what is there. And then I go, I don't see anything, and Rose is like, so you went in there, you didn't see nothing. I said, I did not see anything. I said, you're trying to look at 23 and 32-year-old faces and tell us that you went to the washroom and did nothing. If you did nothing, then leave. That was disrespectful. And I looked at the washroom and I saw literally nothing in there. Only for me to find out that apparently they said they came into the washroom, that was Sunday evening, when I was there by myself crying over something, and they misunderstood whatever for me using the washroom for number 2, whereby that was a lie.
Okay.
And so when she spoke about, like when she did that, I really got pissed, and I spoke to Jerry about it, and I thought, okay, let me just dead the issue with the dinner that we had. And after that, I was like, okay, everything is okay, only for the food time to come, and I'm hungry. Now, this is the thing. I saw them eating banku. Apparently, Delky said they said I should have asked, but there's been a day whereby Tessie and Rose were eating banku, and I asked, oh, if I can come eat, and Rose said no.
Okay.
And then I left. So I saw them eating banku, and I wanted to, I was hungry, so I wanted to eat something, and so I went to take like pepper to grind, and Tessie said no, I shouldn't do that because
That's when the whole dynamic with Delky happened with her.
yeah, because
changing her
Tessie said
menu for
they're
all that.
about to prepare food, so
Okay.
I shouldn't. And I was like, but you guys are eating, and she was like, I should still wait for the food to be prepared.
So you felt that an issue that you thought you were going to dead, or you weren't going to pursue, had sort of followed you to the point where they were being, they were putting you in a corner that you felt it was not fair on, or they were judging you wrongly based on that.
Not even that. My point is, if food is about to be prepared, right, and then you are eating, still awaiting the food that will be prepared, you will still eat that food that will be prepared. So if I'm hungry and there is pepper, I can still eat it with something.
Right.
Do you understand? But then she said I'm supposed to wait. So then I went and sat down, and I was waiting. And Delky noticed that my mood was not okay because really and truly my stomach was hurting me that bad.
Yeah, so you needed
and then,
to eat.
Yeah, and then she said, okay, so she's going to prepare
Angwamo.
anguamo for me. Why? Because the contour is going to keep long. Then I can grind pepper, and she would beg Tessie to at
Allow
least
you.
let me take one sausage. And I said, okay. And when she was giving me the sausage, Rose gave half-half, whereby the sausage is not just one to one person, but she said it was just one to one person. And later, Kwame asked about something because he saw Rosey eating sausage even after eating. So he felt, okay, why is she still eating the sausages that she's frying? So he wanted to ask a question about it. And then Rose made the statement that the rice that I'm eating now is what I'm going to eat. I'm not going to eat anything else. Now, if there is some left, that is when she would give me. Whereby that was wrong. Because one, she said, let me quote this. I heard Dro saying that it was his rice, Rose said, but she told me that she ate rice and decided to reserve her banku. Now, you don't do that. Why? Because and the rule in the house is if you're not eating banku, then you eat rice. You can't tell me that you decided to take your banku and go and put it down and then eat rice. Then that means that I can also take rice and decide to go and reserve my banku for later. Do you understand? So that was wrong. Only for Delky to come and say that they are pissed at her for giving me food. Why would you be pissed about someone to give me food?
Now let me bring Drill into the conversation because it would seem the originator of this entire issue, to an extent, of what was said or what was seen, stemmed from you. What did you see? What did you hear? What led to you bringing this conversation up? And most importantly, I thought you were trying to shy away from being a part of the women's issue. So how did it come to this?
AJ.
Yes, Drew.
So let me start with the rice issue.
Okay.
The rice was my rice.
Okay.
And she didn't even place her hand in my food. I fed her with a spoon. So if the video is there, you can see it. I fed her with my spoon. So Rosey never ate rice like from the main thing. It's my rice I was eating because I don't eat banku. And I fed it directly into her mouth.
Sure.
So it's not like she had rice somewhere that she was eating. And she didn't eat her banku. So that's it. That's with the rice issue. And second of all, with the whole, she eats her rice and Rosey said she won't give it. It started with even, is it Lecky? Lecky, we cooked rice, it was our day, we cooked rice and he came to take some.
Right.
But because now we cook for the whole house, if you come and take some, it can change how we eat. Maybe some people won't get much, so we're like, okay, because you've taken some, we are going to what? Try and serve. Then we won't say we won't give you, but
Alright.
we will try and serve for people to get theirs. Then we what? Add up to what you ate.
Okay.
So with Lecky, we even added some to it later, and he ate it. So it's the same thing that happened the next day. And we were all hungry. We were all sitting there waiting for the food.
Okay.
And you were like, you're also hungry. So you could have waited for us, but you were like, no, was him Delki, because Delki gave her some of the food. We felt like, oh, since you've taken some, we have to share for those who haven't gotten some to eat. Then at the end of the day, they gave her the food and they gave her sausage. They didn't give her one sausage. If I remember, they didn't give her one sausage. They gave her some of the food, and it wasn't even small. It was food for 2 people. It looked like it was food for 2 people. So that was the whole rice scenario. So at the end of the day, she got some of the food to eat plus sausage. And the sausage that they even shared, because people had extra, we gave everyone extra. Not only Rose. Only Rose didn't eat extra. I didn't eat extra. One person didn't eat extra. We shared the rest for everyone to eat. So I don't know how she saw everything in the kitchen, but that was what happened. You can ask Tessie. She'll testify to that. Then with the bathroom issue, first she said she was thinking about herself. Now she's, what's the name, crying. When I this is what happened. I opened the door, and there was heat in the place already. Then I don't want to, but she wasn't crying. I saw her face. She wasn't crying. If she was crying, I would be a good person to even ask her, why are you crying?
Right.
She wasn't crying. I don't know where that story is from. And if she was crying, she would have told me upstairs when she came to confront me that she was crying. She said she was thinking about herself. So when did you start crying? And that's the temperature, like the temperature in that washroom at that moment wasn't a temperature. Trust me, you can think about something in there. Plus, what was going on in there, like I don't want to see. Trust me, it wasn't something that looked like this girl was crying. And I've already seen her before, once. I've already seen her before. And she made a statement that, Joe, please, I am. So she made it. And now she said she didn't. So when she tried to confront me in the closet when one was there. And I'm like, Big Mama is calling her, so I can't talk now. Later. Then I left her. Then later, I came to her. You wanted to say something. She said she heard. I said I saw her in there, and I said she said she's doing this, so I should leave. And I'm like, yeah, you said it. Or did I just utter those words myself? Did I create those words in my head myself to tell people? And when even I didn't tell anyone, it was one person, one lady that was there. I don't know if it was her or a girl that's gone. I told her that they should tell her that we don't do that there. So when she said, because I heard people saying she sweared about it, that she never did it.
Okay.
So already I didn't want to talk with her about it, because if she has already sweared about it, then when I asked her, she might not tell me the truth. So when she came, she literally did that. She said she never did. She never told me that, Drill, I am doing this, don't come in.